This is Dabu7, an update to Hurricane Matthew. As you guys can see here on the wind map, it is right off the coast of Daytona Beach. It's going to head up toward Jacksonville from here. Going to put this in motion. This is from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 11 a.m., noon, 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m., and then finally 2 a.m. in the morning on Saturday. You can see how this is moving up the coastline here. Now, it has been riding the coast this whole time, and what is most dangerous about this at this point are these high winds that are ahead of it, these outer bands. You can see how fast these winds are. The northeast side of this system is carrying the strongest winds. Now, storm surge from Cape Canaveral all the way up in here into Georgia is expected to be close to 7 feet. Now, you can see the storm surge here coming in on the coast. Plenty of live feeds out there on the coast that are showing the storm surge itself. And you can see here in terms of the watches and warnings in effect, this just did stay on the outskirts of Melbourne, but right now Cape Canaveral is getting pounded. I just saw a live stream where a roof was ripped off and just tumbling down the middle of the street. So this thing is still severe, even though it didn't make landfall as early as they thought. It looks like it's about to. It's right off the coast, like 23 miles off the coast of Daytona Beach is where it looks like it's going to hit next. I don't see that listed here on any of the maps, but you can see how this thing is scheduled to swing all the way back out and around. There is over 300,000 people without power right now. You can see the storm surge from Melbourne all the way up south of Charleston is 7 to 11 feet. And in some of these areas like Jupiter, 25 feet above sea level extends back for miles from the coast. So anything that comes up over 7 feet, literally, it breaches those walls. It could be pushed back an extensive way. Now you can see here the wave height, 10.8 here, 12.1, 9.5. This is as it's moving its way up the coast. And you can see here the wind gusts associated with this. Now also, as I said, widespread power outages being reported as of right now. Now, they were to shut down the Port St. Lucie power plant last night. And at this point, people still just trying to dodge a bullet, let this thing pass. You can see here the rainfall scheduled. It's going to be heavy up through Jacksonville into Charleston and then into Wilmington. And the reason that is because, like I said, the northeastern side of this system spinning up right here. This is where the heaviest winds are, and it's dumping the most rain, these bands. So even though there's a high concentration of very fast speeds down here toward the eye, some of these winds come ripping in, like right here. They just come ripping in, and that's what does a majority of the damage. As of right now, that's where it sits, off the coast of Daytona Beach. This will be my last transmission until I get on the ground down here in Florida. I look to get down here and help out what I can, get what footage I can, and try to get up on the backside of it and work my way up the coast this weekend, just going through city by city and trying to show you guys exactly what's going on the ground. Now, as far as a time frame, I'm not certain on that. All I can say is keep your eyes peeled throughout the day on Saturday. I'll be providing coverage, live streaming on Dabu777, uploading video footage on Dabu77, and could also go live from the drone on Dabu777 and Facebook as well. That just depends on the situation where I'm at. Really, this is it's all a dice roll at this point. Going to be heading head on into this system and look to slide right past it as it's cutting through Jacksonville. So that's my game plan. Get down here underneath of it, post up, hopefully in a place with power, and start working my way up the coast for the next couple days until at least Sunday, and then I'll have to peel out. But that's the window that I have, and I'm going to try to make the most of it. Once again, prayers going out to everyone in Florida dealing with this, Georgia, South Carolina that's about to see this. The Bahamas got thrashed. Cuba, Jamaica got hit. Heavy flooding, as I showed last night over on 777. Haiti, completely pounded. And guys, they said 90% of the homes in Haiti have been destroyed. And if you missed some of that footage, I have a video on the damage done in Haiti over here on my channel. And you can also see them driving through afterwards, the destruction, everything that happened here. And even when they get down this road here, the roof of this building gets ripped completely off. So when you say 90% of the homes in an area have been wiped out, it makes my heart sink. It's a loss of words because the devastation is just so massive. Over 300 people reported to have died in Haiti alone. And this isn't over by no means. It's still working its way up the coast. Then it's going to circle back around, but let's just hope that we take the minimal amount of damage possible here with this storm. You can see multiple clips here. You come over to the Weather Channel. You guys can see exactly what it's doing right here. This is the beginning where it shot right through the gap, which was very interesting in how it did that, and then came up right along the coast. But that is a look here at recent activity from this hurricane and what it's doing. These outer bands really causing the most destruction. It's just now coming up right alongside of Daytona Beach. It's going to continue to make its way up toward Jacksonville, and I should encounter this system somewhere in this neck of the woods, but it's going to be dark. So as far as getting a lot of footage of that, or good footage, not sure how much I'll be able to get out. But once the sun rises, I look to be out here assessing the damage, doing what I can. You're trying to get out some footage so you guys can see what's really going on the ground and what's happened. But there you guys have it. Another look here at the system right outside of Daytona Beach. Let me zoom in here real quick so you guys can see. This is 11 a.m. Let me back it up a hair. All right, from 10 to 11 here, you can see it jumps from right past Cape Canaveral, Merritt Islands, to right off Daytona Beach. By 4, St. Augustine. And it looks at this point that it's going to track off the coast of Jacksonville. It's not going to take the direct hit that they had called for. Savannah is going to get grazed as well. And it looks like as soon as it hits Charleston looking to get a direct hit from this, that's when it's going to kick out east into the ocean. And then it's going to start making a southern dip. So, the latest look here, like I said, I will continue to update with more information once I'm on the ground down here. Long journey ahead of me. Also, make sure to check out the Essential Drugstore, a recent sponsor. We chose to go through these guys because it presents an avenue for everyone out there to be able to go down to stock up on their medical needs, whether you need antibiotics to have on the shelf, insulin for diabetes, heart medicine, whatever it is. It's wise to have a plan and to stock up on medicine in a crisis situation. So it's there if anyone needs to utilize it. I will leave links. And until next time, this has been Tabu7. Much love, y'all.